So I've been dealing with this tendinitis in my right forearm now for must be 7 or 8 weeks. It's been bothering me, mainly on the deadlift more than anything, but it's in the bag. It's bothering me. It's really bothering me on the burpees, which is the reason I haven't been doing any recently. Not only that, I can't mentally face them at the minute, burpees, for some reason. But yeah, the tendinitis has been an issue. Now I thought it were the Versa grips, because I didn't used to get this kind of tendinitis. It's right on the smooth side of the forearm. Feels like where the tendons and the ligaments are, just above the wrist. And I figured out that it is the Versa grips, but it's only because of the way I'm using them. Because I rush my setup, I'm very quick with the setup. As soon as I get down, grab the bar and start pulling. What I'm doing is with the Versa grips, you've got a leather strap underneath, and I'm not getting that wrap round and grabbing the bar proper sometimes. So I'm kind of hooked in, but I'm not gripping it tight. So my hand isn't fully clasped around the bar, so it's kind of pulling on that forearm area. And I was noticing it. That's why I went to the mixed grip again. So now, when I've been setting up with the grips, I've just been taking a few seconds extra to make sure that the strap is fully wrapped round and I'm gripping it really tight and properly. And it seems to be making all the difference. So the funny thing is, the Versa grips are both the cause of it and, the cure for it, because the mixed grip was hurting it. I've even had to, on my warm-up sets, when I just work up for 60, 100, whatever, the first few singles I do, I'm having to supinate my right hand where the forearm tendinitis is, because gripping it overhand is aggravating it even on a really light weight. So I think I've sussed that out, hopefully. I've been doing a bit of rehab work with it at night, deep tissue massage and using some light dumbbells. I did that the other night and it seemed to make it worse, but I just need to keep at that. And hopefully, because anyone who's trained knows that tendinitis is just, it's a real fucker, because I'm not having issues with my back or anything. It's just this tendinitis, and it's the deadlift that's causing it. And also, I've been wondering recently whether to buy a deadlift bar. Now I don't know. I've heard deadlift bars are better for people who have a slower setup, who start pulling slower off the floor, and that's not me, because I tend to be as quick as I can. And then I think, why would I want to? What's the real reason I want to get a deadlift bar? Well, for me, it's so. If I'm being honest, it's because I want to try and lift my weight. Thinking if the deadlift bar helps me lift, I've seen some people say it can put 10, 20 kilo on. Maybe the deadlift bar will get me to the 600 pound deadlift, but again, that's just my ego, innit? It's just my ego. I want to get this 600 pound deadlift, but does it matter? Does it matter if I do or I don't? Does it not going to make any difference to my life? It's going to please my ego for a few days, and then that's it. So I don't know what to do. I have been considering one. I've seen a pretty good one that you can get for like £200, £250. I think it's Iverson or something like that. Very thin shaft and a bit of bend in the bar. But I'm not sure. Maybe when I get into summer and I'm really trying to go for that PB, then maybe I will. But like I say, I don't know if it's worth it with the way I pull. So good session today. Just kept the deadlift light after pulling a 220 yesterday. And not only that, it was less than 24 hours ago. Managed to get 12 2-minute rounds in on the bag, which was good. Good session. Finished off with some core, some Electnas, some bicycle crunches and some up-down planks.